YouTube, good morning. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. The weekend is finally here. Beautiful, beautiful indeed. I'm really excited because today, as I prepare to share you the predictions for today, I will be providing you 653 odds. That is 653. There are some decimals. 653.604 odds, right? That is our biggest bet slip for today. And I know we're going to be cashing out on this accumulator. When I share you the matches, when I share you the predictions, believe me, you're going to fascinate yourself. You're going to rejoice. And you're going to thank yourself for subscribing to Must Beta YouTube channel. Apart from that, we're going to be having the following odds: 2.23 odds. We're going to be having 2.901 odds. And of course, yesterday night, I also shared you the England Premier League predictions for Game Week 5, where we had 9.579 odds. So this morning, if you're watching us for the very first time, ensure that you go to the channel and have a look at our Premier League predictions for the weekend. Because believe me, you need to watch the video. I broke down all the 10 games from the Premier League that are playing this weekend. And after that, I sampled 7 matches to give us 9.575 odds for this Saturday. It's a busy Saturday indeed, and I believe Sunday is also going to be busy. All I know is that profit must be made. The bookies must pay. That is why I'll say, lock it in, and then you load it, and then you cook the bookies. Are you ready? Before you get rolling, let me remind you that yesterday I shared you some predictions. We had Rio Ave versus Porto over 2.5 goals. Then we had Cork City versus Shamrock Rovers, unfortunately lost. Our other bet slip consisted of the following game: Sparta Rotterdam, Middlesbrough West Brom. We had Sparta Rotterdam losing. And then we had our 7 odds made up of 10 matches. We had all the games winning except for the last match. That is Ferencvárosi versus DCO Grogri, whatever that team is. Ferencvárosi refused to win the game. And of course, there were 20 odds where we had 2 games losing. So unfortunately, yesterday we were not able to win any bet slip, but I believe having gone through the comment section on YouTube, so many of you are able to dodge and play around the betting slips. Yeah, you are able to twist the betting slips and you are able to make profit. That is what gives me the energy this morning, understanding that we have brilliant bettors within the community. We have brilliant sports bettors who understand that, you need to be editing the selections into safer betting slips apart from playing them as shared, yeah? And congratulations to those of you who are able to make profit. To those of you who are not able to make profit, you must realize I am the Must Beta. Not all the betting tips are going to be winning. And that is why I share you the best prediction sites over and over and over. So that when I'm not in a position to provide you betting tips that are going to be winning, you go to other tipsters and you get predictions from them. So this morning, if you haven't watched this video, best 2 prediction sites for 2025-2026, I want you to take your time. I'm leaving a link, dropping a link in the pinned comment section of this video. This very moment, right now, go ahead, visit the site, watch the video. And then after that, try them out. One of the sites is completely and absolutely free. The other site has a mixture of free betting tips and paid betting tips. So it is up to you. Decide what you want. If you want a faster route to winning, then I believe Eastrobet is one that you should be seeking. And of course, if you want the longer route where you need to understand the game and you need to understand how to view statistics, then Sports Gambler is what you should be using. At the end of the day, I believe I've done my part. And now, what remains is you, my brother, is you, my sister, doing your part. I will begin with a simple prediction for today, made up of 3 straight winning options that I believe are the best for this Saturday. Hoffenheim versus Bayern Munich from Germany Bundesliga. Bayern Munich win the game. The odd is 1.363. Real Madrid versus Espanyol from Spain La Liga. Real Madrid win the game. The odd is 1.209. And of course, the last game from USA MLS, Inter Miami versus DC United. Inter Miami win the game. The odd is 1.357. Our first bet slip is a simple bet slip. 2.236 odds. Right, YouTube? No, right, YouTube. Our second bet slip is made up of 2.901 odds. 6 events in the game. 6 matches in the bet slip. Midtjylland versus Viborg, over 2.5 goals. Lens versus Lille, over 1.5 goals. Leipzig versus Köln, over 1.5 goals. Sandef Jord versus Brunn, over 1.5 goals. Mjalbi versus Osters, Mjalbi, draw no bet. Or if you love, Mjalbi, Asian Handicap 0, the odd is 1.104. And finally, we visit Turkey Superliga, whatever that is. I never knew we had a league known as Turkey. I never knew we had a league known as Turkey. It's Turkey. So Turkey Superliga, Trabzonspor versus Gaziantep, over 1.5 goals, 1.186. 2.901 odds, all right? And I believe that these matches are also good and also beautiful. So YouTube, this is the moment you have all been waiting for. 653 odds for the weekend, 27 matches in the bet slip. Before I share the matches, you're watching me for the very first time, welcome to the Must Beta. In fact, welcome to the Real Must Beta on YouTube. Subscribe to Real Must Beta on YouTube. Football predictions and betting tips for today. Welcome to the Real Must Beta channel. I believe you have subscribed. And of course, if so far you're finding value in the channel, or if so far you're finding value in the video, then there is no harm in liking the video. And of course, if there is no value in the video, if you're losing your bets by watching Must Beta Betting Tips video, then I welcome you to subscribe. I mean unsubscribe. Turn off notifications. Dislike the video. And never ever watch my video, right? That is it. So these are the 653 odds for the weekend. All the matches are playing today, Saturday. I went for a $20 stake. And the winnings are making me so much honey this morning. The potential winnings. Wow. Wow. I'm not trying this one. This is a bet slip I created with so much love, so much compassion, and so much positivity, so much energy. There was so much, in fact, everything was, if it was a matter of rating it from a scale of 1 to 100, then maybe 101%. We broke the scale. So Leicester City versus Coventry City, the first match, over 1.5 goals. Odd is 1.192. Plays under England Championship, an early kickoff game. Liverpool versus Everton, over 1.5 goals, England Premier League. The odd is 1.135. QPR versus Stoke City, that is Queen Park Rangers, under England Championship, right? Stoke City, win or draw, the odd is 1.46. Why the hell? Augsburg versus Mainz. Augsburg versus Mainz. Germany Bundesliga. Mainz win or draw, the odd is 1.505. Hoffenheim versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich win the game, the odd is 1.383. Under Germany Bundesliga. Werder Bremen versus Freiburg. Over 1.5 goals, 1.173. Brighton versus Tottenham Hotspurs from England Premier League. Brighton to win the game or Tottenham Hotspurs to win the game. Burnley versus Nottingham Forest. from England Premier League. Nottingham Forest win the game or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.358. Hull City versus Southampton. Southampton to win the game or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.38. It plays under England Championship. Portsmouth versus Sheffield Wednesday. England Championship. Portsmouth to win the game or a draw to occur. Wolves versus Leeds United from England Premier League. Leeds United win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.489. Hellas Verona versus Juventus from Italy Serie A. Juventus win or draw. The odd is 1.134. Real Madrid versus Espanyol from Spain La Liga. Real Madrid win. The odd is 1.231. I believe we're coming to the end. New York City versus Charlotte from USA MLS over 1.5 goals. Alaves versus Sevilla, Spain La Liga. Sevilla win or draw. The odd is 1.649. Manchester United versus Chelsea, England Premier League. Chelsea win the game or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.496. Leipzig versus Köln over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.147. I thought that I've mentioned Leipzig versus Köln 2 times in this bet slip. Just remembered I had it as an over 1.5 in the other bet slip too. So Villarreal versus Osasuna. Villarreal win or draw, 1.159 odds from Spain La Liga. And then Philadelphia Union versus New England Revolution. Why are you revolving? USA MLS over 1.5 goals. Then we have Italy Serie A. Udinese Calcio versus Milan. Milan win or draw. The odd is 1.235. Fulham versus Brentford from England Premier League. Fulham win or draw. The odd is 1.313. Valencia versus Athletic Bilbao from Spain La Liga. Athletic Bilbao win or draw. The odd is 1.406. Atlanta United versus San Diego from USA MLS over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.129. Botafogo versus Club Atletico Mineiro. Botafogo win or draw. The odd is 1.174. Columbus Crew versus Toronto from USA MLS. Columbus Crew win or draw. The odd is 1.138. Inter Miami versus DC United. USA MLS. Inter Miami win. The odd is 1.366. Orlando City versus Nashville from USA MLS. Over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.135. And that is the last game in the bet slip. Because today I woke up on the right side of the bed, I have decided to share you the booking code. So count yourself lucky enough if you're using the betting site that I'm using. Of course, I won't mention names, but I know you know the site that I'm using to bet. So the booking code is as follows. S2EVM. Just now, I have reloaded the betting slip and I realized that the odds have dropped. Now, you're going to be getting 573 odds, so do not worry when you see 573 odds. That is it. 27 matches, 573 odds. That is why it's always important to bet in early as possible. So, YouTube, that is it. I've done my part for the weekend. Now, we wait for the players to play football. And we wait for the VAR decisions to go in our favor. And of course, the referees to understand that somewhere in the world, Must Beta is leading his followers into amazing victory. So I pray that they make the best decisions. At the end of the day, I've done my part. Really positive, really glad, and I'm excited. I know we're going to be winning. I know we're going to be making money. And our energy is going to transition, or is going to be visible by the end of the day. All right? Positivity is important. All right? Don't come here and start saying, That being said, YouTube, join us inside Telegram. I know I'll get time and share you further predictions during the day. If I don't get time, then of course we'll be having live bets. But I want you to be part of the Must Beta Telegram channel. There is a link in the pinned comment section. There is a link to go ahead and visit the best 2 prediction sites in the pinned comment section, in the video description. Bring your ass over there, all right? And of course, I want you to go ahead and do that to the bookies. That being said, I'm rooting for you, watching from a humble place. And I hope that you get to win today. You hope to make money. And of course, I love you, YouTube. Bye-bye.